Welcome to our final lecture. Now that we've covered everything from scoring criteria to grammar and vocabulary, it's time to discuss one of the most crucial skills for success in the IELTS writing section: time management. Managing your time effectively during the exam can make the difference between finishing both tasks confidently and running out of time. First, let's talk about the overall time structure. You only have 60 minutes to complete both task 1 and task 2. Task 2 is worth twice as many points as task 1, so it's essential to allocate your time accordingly. A general recommendation is to spend around 20 minutes on task 1 and 40 minutes on task 2, but within that, there is more to consider. Let's break this down further into specific time chunks for each stage of writing. Here's a sample breakdown for both task 1 and task 2. Planning 3-5 minutes. Quickly analyze the question and outline your response. Writing 12 to 15 minutes for writing task 1 and 30 to 32 minutes for task 2. Follow your outline and write your response. Finally, reviewing 2-3 minutes. Check for errors and improve coherence. Let's go into each phase in more detail. In task 1, time is tight, so you don't want to spend too long planning, but it's still important. Spend around 3 minutes identifying the key trends or features in the chart, graph, or diagram. Instead of trying to describe everything, focus on what stands out. For example, if you are describing a bar chart showing sales of 4 different products, don't just list all the numbers. Highlight significant trends such as which product had the highest sales and which one had the lowest. Create a quick mental or written outline to guide your writing. Introduction. Paraphrase the task. Body paragraph 1. Overview of the main trends. For example, product A had the highest sales, product C had the lowest. Body paragraph 2. Details and comparisons between the products. This simple outline will help keep your writing focused and prevent you from going off track. Task 2 is more complex, so you should spend a bit more time planning, about 5 minutes. This is where you'll map out your main arguments and supporting points. Imagine you are asked to write an essay on the advantages and disadvantages of working from home. Your plan might look something like this. Introduction. Paraphrase the task and present your opinion if required. Body paragraph 1. One or two advantages, for example, flexibility, work life balance. There you also provide an example, like employees can manage their own schedules. Body paragraph 2. One or two disadvantages, for example, isolation, distractions, with an example like lack of social interaction with colleagues can hinder teamwork. Then we have a conclusion. Summarize your points and restate your opinion. By mapping out your arguments and example in advance, you'll save time during the writing phase, avoid getting stuck, and ensure your essay is well structured. During the writing phase, the key is to keep moving forward. You don't need a perfect essay. What matters is completing both tasks. Here's how to stay efficient. First of all, stick to your outline. Don't try to add new points or ideas halfway through. Trust the outline you created during your planning time. Secondly, manage paragraph length. Aim for concise but complete paragraphs. For task 1, 2 well-structured body paragraphs will often suffice. For task 2, aim for 2-3 body paragraphs, depending on the complexity of the topic. Thirdly, don't get stuck on one section. If you find yourself struggling with a sentence or paragraph, move on and come back to it later. It's better to leave one tricky sentence and come back than to lose time trying to make it perfect. For example, if you're writing about advantages of online education, don't spend too long on just one advantage. You could write something like, online education offers significant flexibility, allowing students to study at their own pace. This is particularly beneficial for working professionals or those with family commitments, as they can balance their responsibilities while pursuing their education. This is a clear, concise paragraph. You can then move on to your next point rather than dwelling on more examples for the same advantage. It might be tempting to skip the review phase, especially when you are running short on time, but those final 2-3 minutes can be the difference between a good essay and a great one. During the review, check for grammar mistakes. Look for simple errors like subject-verb agreement or incorrect tenses. Even catching one or two small mistakes can improve your score. Improve your clarity. If a sentence feels unclear or awkward, rewrite it more simply. For instance, if you wrote, "The online education system offers lots of benefits for people who have a job," you can make it more formal and concise. Online education provides significant benefits for working professionals. Ensure cohesion. Check that your transitions between paragraphs are smooth. Add linking words if necessary. For example, however, in addition, therefore. Time management isn't just about having a strategy, it's about practicing that strategy. Here are a few ways to practice. Simulate exam conditions. Set a timer for 60 minutes and complete both task 1 and task 2 under timed conditions. Stick to the 20-40 split and follow your planning, writing, review strategy. We're going to do something like this in our last module with practice tests. Next one, targeted time in practice. Spend a practice session focusing on just task 1 or task 2 to improve your efficiency. Try completing task 1 in 15 minutes or task 2 in 35 minutes so that on exam day you'll feel comfortable managing your time under pressure. Last one, prioritize review time. In practice sessions, deliberately leave 3 minutes at the end to review your work. Train yourself to quickly spot and correct errors. Time management is crucial for success in the IELTS writing section. With a solid strategy and regular practice, you'll be able to complete both tasks with confidence and accuracy. Now it's time to put everything you've learned in this course into action. Good luck with your practice tests, and I know you're going to do great in the exam. Thank you for joining me in this course and happy writing.